Hey Detroit, it's your girl Tina with Spectacle Society, and today I'm here to talk about petite faces. Now, I did a video a little while ago on bigger frames, bigger heads, so definitely go check that out if you are in that category of individual. I know I am. But today I want to talk about petites. So when you have a more petite face, in lots of spaces, there is a struggle to find something that fits you well. Quite often, opticals carry the smallest end of what they can find, but don't necessarily go on a search for petite frames. And you know, a petite frame is not necessarily just getting an average size frame and shrinking it down in size. Sometimes there is proportional considerations to be thought about. And that is something that I look for here at Spectacle Society when we're selecting eyewear. I know how challenging it can be for petite faces to find something that feels great, that they don't end up in kids' frames, especially, you know, adult people of all genders don't necessarily want to have, you know, a petite kids frame, which is quite often what they're relegated to. Or if they find something, there's not enough fun in it. So I wanted to show you a few different things that we carry here at Spectacle Society specifically for petite faces. And just know that when we are searching here for eyewear, we are giving extra consideration to make sure that we find things that fit and work for those of you with petite faces out there, okay? So first of all, I wanna touch on some of the things by Bevel. Bevel does a great job at designing a lot of frames specifically for petites. Now I'm not gonna put these on because they are not gonna fit my face at all, but I just wanna show you, this is a tinier frame. You can see based on, I couldn't even get this on my face. It's very tiny. And it's in this gorgeous shape. Now this is not gonna go super deep, right? So we've got a little bit of proportional consideration here going on. If you've got a more petite face, not always, but a good portion of people who've got that petite are not gonna be rocking a real long face either. So we're not going super deep, but we've got this gorgeous lifted shape here to amp up a little bit and see the eyes. I just wanted to show you, and this is one of the great things about Bevel is they also take into consideration the bridge size when you're petite and the length here from the front to the end of the temple. And that is for this area here. And by consideration, I wanted to show you the difference in mine versus the more petite. We can see that we've got a little bit of shorter space here. Can you see that? Yeah. So, and this isn't even turned down for behind someone's ears, so it's gonna get significantly shorter if you need it back there while we make that adjustment. Bevel does a lot of really great petites for both men and women and people of all genders. And I wanna show you just a few options by them. And I've got this one in particular. Okay, so again, you're gonna see this is not gonna fit on me. This is a great non-gender specific piece, really fantastic. It's got this gorgeous deep blue, and then behind it, this really lovely, softer, almost walnutty brown. And you can see you've got just a beautiful acetate here. It's a little bit of a shorter temple to kind of work with a shorter distance from here to here. And it absolutely looks like an adult frame, right? But it's thought about in terms of what is going to fit your face proportionally, right? This one is a little bit deeper, so those of you who do have a little bit of a longer space or want to have that length there for progressive, that's always a good idea. I'm also gonna show you another piece by them, actually two pieces that are a little bit more stylized. And so you've got, this is an acetate and a beta titanium combination, super cute. We have this in a few colors, also really lightweight and has nose pads. And one of the things I want you to remember with nose pads is we've got some adjustability, right? So if you've got a wider bridge or a tinier bridge, we can adjust this nose pad and bring it in to fit you perfectly. And I also wanted to show you this one. Now this is a little bit bigger. Again, it's still not gonna fit me, but it's got more of that sort of fun geometric shape going on in beautiful tones of blue and brown. Really gonna be something beautiful on, light and delicate. And that's something you also wanna think about. If your features are really fine, you can go lots of different ways, but a thinner, finer frame will sort of work in harmony with the way your features are. You can also choose, if it's your style, to amp it up and go bold and heavy and more dramatic. I mean, that's absolutely a preference on how you want to project who you are to the world. I did want to show you that you can also do a slightly oversized. So this is, you can see this is a little bit bigger. And one of the cool things about getting a frame that's designed for a petite face and designed to be oversized for a petite face is it looks like you chose a frame that fit you, but that was just bigger. Not that you're wearing somebody else's frame and it looks off and it looks too big and it looks goofy, right? We want you to be into something. If you love an oversized style, great, let's rock an oversized style, but let's do it in a way that actually fits your face. Same thing with this pair by 9 eyewear. This is a little bit bigger, and it's got that clear modern take on a double bar without the second bar. Really cool. Again, too small for me, but really fantastic, amazing shape. And you know, a lot of times, like an aviator shape or a double bar shape can be really challenging on a petite face because they're designed to be bigger and droopier and pull down a little bit. And this is not designed to do that. You see that you don't have as much pull, it doesn't droop as much, it stops here and it angles back up. We've got a smaller size in general. Really fantastic for a petite, well thought out. And then here's another one by 9, and you can kind of see this is a little bit smaller. These are grooved, so you've got the frame actually sitting inside the lens, a much thinner, lighter feel. And these also are Beta titanium, so you've got a little bit more wiggle room and sort of flexibility to the temples of this frame. Super durable, really lightweight. And I wanted to show you 2 more, and then I'll let you go for the day, but I wanted to show you 2 from LA Eyeworks. Now, LA Eyeworks, you know, plays with pattern, geometric shape a lot. So you can get funkier things in more petite sizes as well. And I wanted to kind of show that. So here's another little one. You can see we've got this gorgeous tortoise, but then this beautiful sort of striped violet and green and black on the bottom. So playful, right? You're taking this more traditional tort and throwing it on its ear, kind of giving you a different size. And then this is a fantastic proportional design, right? It gives us just a little bit of depth, but it doesn't go out wide in the lenses. We go out a little further in the frame itself, which is totally fine, but the lenses don't get too wide. And one of the things we want to think about when you have a more petite face, and really for anybody, is where your eyes sit in the lens itself. If they sit very close together, if the frame is way too wide going out this way and your eyes sit here, your eyes are going to actually look closer together than they are. It's a complete optical illusion, but when you're working with an ABO certified optician, those are the things we sort of pay attention to. And then I wanted to show this one as well because I just love this little bad boy. It comes in a variety of colors and textures, but this is a great, bigger petite, right? Also designed to be petite, has a little keyhole bridge which fits a variety of bridge sizes, really fantastic. And it's got a little bit more of a defined brow, but it angles in just a little bit here, keeping it so it doesn't sit way too wide and blocky. So if you've got a jawline that comes in a little bit more, this is fantastic because it doesn't sit so wide, making everything feel sort of wider and your chin feel more narrow. It's a really great way to go. So there's just a little bit, just a taste of what we have here for petite faces. And everything that I showed you comes in multiple color options. So I just want you guys to feel secure in knowing that Spectacle Society is here for you. If you are rocking a gorgeous petite face, no matter what your gender is, we have eyewear here specifically for you. So when you're ready, book an appointment to receive the royal treatment or get a virtual fitting, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon.